Hello to all my Capricorn rising and Capricorn sun or moon friends, and for all my new subscribers, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a career and money tarot scope for Capricorn for the month of March 2021. I hope you'll watch your tarot scope for your rising sign as well as your sun and moon sign, because that way you'll get the most out of the readings. And if you like these readings, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get going with the reading, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, this is going to be your March 2021 money and career reading. Your month starts out with the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. These are all excellent cards for your career. The Eight of Pentacles shows that you're working hard. So if you own your own business, it means there's a lot of work coming in, and that's great. If you're working for someone else, it just means you're working really hard. The Magician is great because, again, if you own your own business, then that means that you're making things happen in your work. If you're working for someone else, it means that you're doing amazing things for them, and hopefully they're recognizing that. And the Queen of Wands is a woman who really manages things well. She is on top of stuff. There's a dragon here in this card with her, emphasizing the fire aspect of her personality. But the Queen of Wands is a queen who always likes to have a lot of balls up in the air. She does not like to sit idle. She does not like to see other people sit idle. But she is inspiring. So people who work for her, and this may be you may be the Queen of Wands, male or female if you are, it doesn't matter. It's the energy, it's the fire energy, it's the dragon energy, it's even the energy of that cat that's going up on her dress, trying to grab the flower that's falling down from her bouquet. There's a lot of inspiration and a lot of energy there coming off of her, and so people around her appreciate that energy that she gives off. But she also watches her employees, and she takes care of them, and she knows them very, very well. So if that's you, kudos to you, and you're having a stellar first week in the month of March. The second week, we start off with the Devil, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So the Devil usually is a person who is manipulative, somebody who deals with addictions or domination in some way. And so you need to be careful that there isn't somebody who's really trying to either take over your territory, take over your job, make you look bad, or make you beholden to them in some way. So the second week, I would say, watch out, Capricorn, for somebody who's really trying to horn in on this. Or it could be somebody who's really preying on your employees if you are an owner of a business, or if you're a manager or something. This could be somebody who's really trying to manipulate, sway, take advantage of your employees. And so you need to watch out for that. And then you would be the King of Swords. King of Swords is a person who deals in the truth, who only deals in the truth, and who has no time for this, as Joe Biden would say, this malarkey of manipulating his employees. So you have to be the truth teller, the truth sayer, the investigator, the lawyer, the person who comes with the goods, who comes with the intelligence to strip away the power that this devil might have over your employees or people you love. I mean, this might not be employees, it might be over people you love, and somehow it impacts your business. So far you're showing up as a magician, as the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. So in your career, you are on top. You are doing magnificently in your career as we start this month out. And at the end of the second week, we have the Ace of Cups. And so that's a new relationship of some kind. It could be a financial relationship. You could be starting a project together, but it could also be a new friendship or even a new romantic relationship. And it is centered around people concerning your career and finance. So that's where you would look for that person to show up. And then we have, for the third week, we have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Boy, there's a lot of major arcana in this. So Capricorn, I think March is a real watershed month for you. I think there's some really important things happening for you in March. In the third week of March, you have the Hanged Man. So you are not necessarily delayed, but you are given an opportunity to see things from a new perspective. And that's all to the good, especially if you're a business owner or a manager of some kind. It's good for you to be able to see things from other perspectives. It keeps you on top of things. It gives you an edge in business because you're not always looking at things the same old way, the same stale way. And this year, 2021, things are a-changing. I mean, we started off the year with all those Aquarius planets, so you're not going to be able to just do the same old and get by anymore. You are definitely going to have to be thinking out of the box and moving forward and dealing with things in a much more Aquarian way. Now, I don't think most Capricorns, believe it or not, are going to have a problem with that because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is also the traditional ruler of Aquarius. So I think that being the ruler of time, Saturnine people are absolutely able to grasp onto the future and realize that, yes, it's good to have comfort in routines and it's good to have comfort in tried and true practices, but things do change. And in order to stay on top in business, you must keep your business relevant to society or you die, your business dies. The next card is the Queen of Cups, another queen in this reading. So I think this reading is probably going to hit a lot of the females very strongly. But the Queen of Cups is an emotional queen, and she is the, obviously, ruler of the oceans there. And she is offering something to the ocean. She is redolent with pregnancy. She is, and in these cards, they have cats in all the cards. I love that. And the fish are just dancing, coming up to greet her. So we've got the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, and then the Lovers. And the Lovers is also a major arcana card. This is a card that means agreement. It means there's a contract or an agreement of some kind. People are joining in. They're joining in a union together, just the two of them. So in this third week, you not only are going to be joining into a new sort of partnership of some kind having to do with your career or business, but you also are going to be seeing things in a much different perspective. So this is gold for your business because you're going to be moving forward in new things. You're going to be loving it. You're going to be loved. You're going to be lovable. And you're also going to be in a relationship. And that's really great. Then we start out the fourth week with the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So the King of Pentacles is usually a guy who's really good with money, but he's also very healthy and he takes care of himself. He takes care of his body. Even though he's sitting there with a glass of wine and it looks like maybe a chocolate cake on a plate, Pentacles rule the body and they do rule health. And he wouldn't eat that way if he didn't also probably run or lift weights or something like that. So, I mean, he's taking care of himself as well. Kings, though, can also, and this is the fourth week, the last week of the month, Kings can also represent a release of some kind. So you've gotten to the point of the King of Pentacles. Kings are a very high level. That's a mastery level. And now you're ready to release that. And I'm not saying that you're ready to like change careers or change jobs or anything like that. I really don't think that's the case. But I do think that now we have followed up with the Knight of Cups after this King of Pentacles. And I think that the Knight of Cups is going to be giving you some information and comment on this union on the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, because it's cups and it's connected there. And then we go to the Eight of Cups. So there are some things coming forward from the third week into the fourth week that you're not willing to take advantage of, so that you're willing to walk away. So there is information there, or items, or tasks, or positions, or people that you're willing to walk away from. So it's a very interesting reading. It's not bad at all for career and money. It's not really focusing on just money. It's more focusing on what your role is in your career and how that may be changing and how you may be having to adapt to a different type of role in your career in the organization that you are a part of. So whether you are a business owner or you're working for someone else, whether you're a person who works for other people or a manager or a high-level executive or an owner, your role in this whole thing is changing in the month of March, and you're going to be very keenly aware of it. I don't know if it results in a change in income. It very well could. You've got the King of Pentacles there. But more importantly, it gives you a union, a relationship with somebody to work with in your career that you value highly. And that makes you feel like you're really making a difference. And you're also letting some things go. There's some things in your work, in your career, in your tasks, in your job description that are just no longer going to be relevant, and you're just going to let them go. And that's also going to be buoyed up by the fact that you've changed your attitude or your perspective on the whole thing to begin with. You're still going to work hard, but you started out the Magician and the Queen of Wands, so very busy, taking on a lot of roles, keeping all the plates in the air. But the Magician is really making things happen. They're taking whatever resources they have available to them and turning them into a product that they need or that they can sell. So very interesting March reading for you, Capricorn. I mean, you're usually a very industrious sign anyway, so I don't worry that your career and money is going to, fall apart or anything. Let's pull an oracle card. And this oracle card is from the same author and illustrator that did these tarot cards, so some of the drawings may seem very, very similar. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot, and this is the Everyday Witch Oracle cards. So this says, speak your mind. So here we have an oracle card that's saying, speak your mind. Don't hold back. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think because you're not the highest person on the food chain that your opinion doesn't matter. It does. Your input definitely matters. And remember, you're going to be joined in a union in your career, in your job, where you have the power of the person who's next to you. And that makes it very, very strong. And you've got 2 queens in your reading and a bunch of major arcana, so definitely your opinion counts. So that's the reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will leave a comment down below and let me know how this reading affected you, if it was spot on or if some of it was spot on or whatever the comment you have about your reading, please let me know. I hope that you've given me a thumbs up. I hope that you've subscribed and you hit the notification bell so you hit all my new videos as they get rolled out. And thank you so much, Capricorn, for watching, and I'll see you next time.